Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video we did spend the day in the hissing wastes, which is oddly enough a very difficult word for me to say today. But we did spend the day there. We actually got through quite a bit and I think we're on the downhill of being done over there. I say that and I'm probably going to spend like 3 more weeks there or something. But anyway, as promised, today we're actually going to work on Varric's quest. Well, shit. But first things first, we're going to go to the war table because I feel like it's been a long time. Possibly because it's been a long time since I played Dragon Age Inquisition. But either way, we have some war table quests that we need to catch up on. Oh, and I have an Inquisition perk. Well, let me figure out what I'm doing for that one, and I'll be right back. I know already. Well, I'm not sure if it's a very good decision, but I decided to go with the short list, which gives me access to special offers for rare inventory. And I'm not sure what that means, but it seems interesting. But I do wonder if it's like my merchants in Skyhold or if it's merchants everywhere. So I'll have to investigate that. But that's for another day. So in Ferelden, we don't have any because these two are for the DLCs, which I'll do later. Or next, rather. But in Orlais, I've got a bunch. So let's defeat Marquise Bouffon. It's been a while. Inquisitor, we have Marquise Falouche Bouffon trapped in her fortress in the Gamordian Peaks and are preparing to make a final assault. I feel like I'm adding vowels to Gamordian because I want to say Gamordian, but I can't remember where I know that from, because thinking is hard today. Anyway, while we might earlier have ignored her transgressions in light of the greater threat to the world, it is good to know we did not. Marquise Bouffon's crimes go well beyond smuggling or illegal mining, and she has an ally in Lady Jeanette Lagsby, who has come with Venatori mages to defend the Marquise. Uh-oh. The Wardens have concerns about the Venatori using blood magic or their ties to Corypheus to influence their minds, but are prepared to follow your orders. We cannot delay for long, as demons in the mountains continue to harass our flanks. Please send your orders. Yours, Lieutenant Suzanne Cloche-Sec. So Cullen says we have no choice but to send the Wardens in. They must be prepared to fight whatever the Venatori attempt. Leliana says if my scouts can find an alternative entrance, the Venatori may not have time to affect the Wardens. Or Josephine says if the Wardens can hold off the demons for 3 days, my friend Baroness Natalie de la Chute, her friend Natalie, will have siege equipment there to bring down the fortress. Let's go with Leliana because that seems like it may cause the least amount of deaths, in theory. Inquisitor, Marquise Bouffon has been killed along with Lady Lagaspi and her Venatori allies. Thanks to Sister Liliana's scouts, we were able to gain covert entry into the fortress, although the Venatori still managed to use their magic against the Grey Wardens to significant effect. Oh. I regret to inform you that after recent actions, the Grey Wardens have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. The last warriors died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith. I have sent their personal effects to Weishaupt. Lieutenant Suzanne Cloche-Sec, Song of the Marshes. So is that like they're all gone forever? Or what? Is it like, are they gonna like restock eventually? Okay, resources I don't need to do. Alliances observing the Deadlock. It was to be expected in the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition. Several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten standing. So Cullen says, I say invite them to observe our soldiers' training to show that we are not heretical outlaws. We're still having to do this? Am I that far behind with this quest? Or this operation? Leliana said let them squabble on their own. Poking them at this point is wasted energy. And Josephine says, I suggest someone be offered an ambassador of the Herald, not the Inquisition, if only to let them know in a non-threatening way that we are watching. Sure. Despite their intent to craft a political entity to oppose us, these noble families are too embroiled in their own conflicts to even acknowledge us. We have acquired some additional trading partners who are tired of waiting for a winner to emerge. Okay. So I'm not doing resources. We'll do the alliances getting things moving. It's the immediate follow-up quest to this. So many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind two families. The Desrosiers are old money, well respected but viewed as traditional and stubborn. The Tybalts rose with a popular merchant consortium and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Perrin de Rossier has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Tybalt speaks for her investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. So I'm going to have to pick a side, aren't I? So Cullen says we certainly have the forces. That is a simple demonstration to make the de Rossiers, or to make to the de Rossiers. Or Josephine says I can draw a number of agreements that tie us to little beyond ceremony that will gain the initial interest of the Tybalts. I like progressive thinking people, why not? I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Tybalts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they are willing to have us in their favor. Josephine. Alliances forging a way forward. Well, I'll do that next time, because I feel like I can be done now. I can be done for a minute. So we are going to go back to the Hinterlands today. I can't remember the last time we were at the Hinterlands. Can you? But I've got multiple quests here I can actually do. Like I have the Solas' quest I need to do here. I have a letter from a lover. I finally have Philandrist, I think, to do that. We've got Varric's quest. I also have several of these maps that I need to find. So the first thing I want to do is head over to the Redcliffe Farms camp and work on both Solas's quest and this other quest I had to find this herb for. So I have to bring Varric and I have to bring Solas. So let's bring Cassandra because it's been a minute since she's been with us. And here we are back in the Hinterlands. We are going to do the letter from a lover quest first. We picked this up what feels like a million years ago, I think, when we were in the Hinterlands. We had found a letter at an abandoned campsite, and it instructed a young man to bring Philandaris to a tree where a stone lady stands, which is right behind me. So I need to place the plant. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's a demon, of course. Just gets one-shotted between all of us. And I don't... Do I just get the pleasure of turning in the quest and that's it? Well, that's rather silly. So the next thing we're going to do is Solas is kind of like side quest of sorts. I think
there must be something here.
Oh, it's one of the treasures. Or the map of Farmland Cave. Well, that was obvious. Amulet of Aggression. Oh, that'll be good for another warrior. So with Solas's quest, it was something to where I kept finding his little, elven artifacts, and I clicked on enough of them. And then I was able to... I'm assuming I have to go into the cave here, because that's where I was planning on heading. So I clicked on enough of the artifacts, and then a war table operation popped up, and then this quest came out of it. And I had to find a powerful rift, and I'm guessing we're going to find it, and then close it. Because that's what we do here. And I know the cave is over here somewhere, right? There it is. It's the cave where I think we first learned about Balefire. I was like, that's a different kind of glow. It's my beam of green, dummy. Oh, I'm so embarrassing. this way, I think? Yep. Oh, that was definitely not here the first time we came here. And it is a very powerful rift. It's level 19. Can I come over here and stand? So I imagine they are polite demons who... Oh. Well, that stinks. Ah, there's so many things! Oh, I know if I had a cleanse, I could use it, but I don't have the cleanse. I was like, and? Quest completed. Okay, that's another one done. I am actually going to, before we go into Vallamar, because that is where Varric's quest is at, I want to try to work on some of these map quests, and I've got a couple of them. Map to a Waterfall and Sketch of Calenhad's Foothold. So I'm going to figure out where those are and pick you up at each one, and then we will be done in the Hinterlands outside of Varric's quest. All right, well, here we are over by the Upper Lake Camp near the castle ruins, and I believe this is going to be the location for the Sketch of Calenhad's Foothold. This is the related map, and I thought it looked somewhat similar-ish, especially with the... I think it's got the things here at the front. I'm not sure, but when I zoned in and ran over here, I started getting the there must be something here message. And I think I remember there being some kind of weird looking... I gotta go over this way, right? Yeah. Like dirt. That usually means, oh, there's a treasure nearby. In here, when I was just doing some basic exploration. And I'm right. Ooh, rock armor recipe. Fancy. So that's the first one. I'm pretty sure I know where the next one is. And when I manage to get there, I will pick you back up yet again. And here we are again. We are over by the Templar encampment, someplace we haven't been to again in ages. And this should be the map to the waterfall, because there is a waterfall here. And this looks like the bridge that was nearby. And it says go around the back, basically, to the waterfall. And my finder button is telling me something is nearby. So let's just be on the lookout for a patch of dirt. Oh, there it is. Map to a waterfall is complete. Belt of Winter Pact and Iron Bar. Cold-based abilities. I think Solas already has one. Well, that wraps up all of the outstanding quests that I had in the Hinterlands. Yay! I do have one more region that I want to go find. I also want to switch up my party. I want to say goodbye to Solas for a little bit, especially since we have Varric. So I'm going to do all of that, and then I will meet you at Vallamar when I'm ready to finally start, well, continue Varric's quest. And here we are back at the entrance to Vallamar. I did find my last region, so I think this is it when it comes to the Hinterlands, at least so far. Who knows? Who knows if I'll be sent back here like a million more times. I hope not, but we'll see. So as a reminder to myself, primarily, the quest is well shit. There was this lady dwarf, Bianca, said that Corypheus is getting his red lyrium from the Tig Hawk and Varric discovered years ago on their expedition into the deep roads under Kirkwall. It may be possible to reach it using an entrance to the deep roads somewhere in the Hinterlands. which is odd because the Hinterlands are down here and Kirkwall is all the way up here. And I feel like that's underwater and a long ways to go. So I feel like if this was the entrance, we would be traveling to it for weeks and weeks, which seems so inefficient, but whatever. I'll try not to think too logically.
Finally. I started to think you weren't coming.
Nobody said you had to hang out in the creepy cave while you waited.
Well, I did wait, so let's make this quick. These idiots are carrying the red lyrium out in unprotected containers. We don't want to stick around long enough for it to start talking to us.
Okay, why should they be protected? Well, it's red lyrium, so yeah.
Why would the containers need to be protected?
Lyrium is incredibly dangerous in its raw form. It can poison or kill dwarves, and we're resistant to it. Sometimes it just explodes. No warning.
Basically, only crazy people mine lyrium.
The mining cast doesn't just sling it into a bucket. It's carried in special containers that keep it under control. And that's normal lyrium. The red stuff is worse. I wouldn't be surprised if most of their miners die just digging it up.
You know what red lyrium does?
You seem to know more about the effects of red lyrium than most.
Varric needed a save for his shard. I'm the one who built it for him.
Ah, okay. How did you find this place?
How did you find this operation in the first place? There must be hundreds of Deep Road's entrances.
I've used this entrance in the past. Varric's not the only surface dwarf to explore the deep roads. Oh, I've got to admit, I was pretty surprised when I came here and found it full of humans.
I hope you know how to fight. Let's get started. Well, let's just get started.
We better get to work.
Sounds good to me.
Open locked door. So I guess they are just in Vallamar. Okay, well, let's save and go find said locked door. I don't know how I feel about her. Like I said the first time I met her, I feel like she's the reason a dwarf can't romance Varric, because I totally would. That'd be fun. Love Carnabowman. You get him, Cassandra. Obviously, you guys have all repopulated. Oh, watch out!
Drive them out! One down!
All this yelling. Okay. Oh, it's on the second level. That's why it's not making sense. I think I remember how to get there, but let's kill bad Carta dwarves along the way. Oh, that is totally not the button I meant to push. But, okay. Oh, there's... Is her bow glow green, or is that just... Yeah, I think that's just...
So this is what you do now?
Beg pardon?
Skulking around in caves, shooting guys? Is this your day-to-day?
I usually try to avoid the caves.
That's a lot of guys. But they're all like level 11. Apparently I'm really late in doing this quest. Hello, Herlock. Although, you shouldn't be here anymore. We closed the entrance, but then again, they reopened the entrance? Alright, let's go in here. Get all these guys. Ooh.
Goodbye!
That was a very large dwarf. just more loot. Duh. Let's get that. 2. Okay. Where is this? Ah, down there, even farther. Okay, let's... Yes, run around this way, past the Deep Roads entrance that I closed.
You had me worried, you know.
What did I do now?
That letter you sent me about the Red Lyrium was the first I'd heard from you since the Chantry explosion.
Had it been that long?
Seriously, if you died in that mess, I'd have come back to Kirkwall and dug you up just to kick your ass.
What would you do if I'd been cremated?
Kick your ashes, of course.
I mean... Are they related? Is this a sibling thing? No, I don't get that vibe. They're not siblings.
Seal the tunnel before more Darkspawn join us.
We
Get up, you lazy son!
We did. It's sealed. Like... There's not much else I can do. Okay.
How is what's-his-name?
Bogdan? He's in Navarra right now, selling my machine to wealthy landowners.
I heard some of the guild were trying to get you named a paragon for that contraption.
That's not gonna happen, even if I am 10 times the Smith Bronca ever was. A surfacer paragon? Never.
I hear growling. Okay, let's go in here.
I built these doors. They probably shut this one from the other side when they heard the ruckus we were making. Ta-da!
Yeah, you built the doors here.
You've been here often enough to renovate the cave?
Uh-huh.
You already know I've used this entrance in the past. I don't know if Varric's told you, but the Merchants Guild is cutthroat. Literally. I built the doors to keep rivals from following me down here and arranging accidents.
You were waiting to do that. There's no time to waste. That was handy. You were waiting to do that. This just seems very convenient-ish, right?
Admit it, you've been waiting to do that since we arrived.
Of course I was.
I'm so confused by this conversation.
After you?
I'm clearly missing something. Find a key for the second door. But she built the doors. How does she not have the key? Did she, like, lose it?
You know, this is almost fun. Kinda like old times.
I don't recall us ever shooting people together.
Remember crashing Bartram's guild dinner? We might as well have shot him.
This isn't nearly as dangerous as pissing off my brother.
No key there. Let's read the book. Well, that was uneventful. A different Darkspawn Codex entry. Okay. Oh, that's clearly not the door that needed to be unlocked. You are a big dwarf. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot things. Carry on.
How long are you gonna be in Orlais, do you think?
As long as this weird shit is going on, at least. Maybe longer. Why?
You'll have to stop by before Bogdan gets back. You should see my new workshop.
I'll see what I can do. You know your family will kill me if I stop by, right?
They're not gonna kill you.
You always say that, and they always send assassins.
Rouse Feather Charm. No key there. What's in here? Vulture Feather Charm. No, still no key. No. Oh, there's the key. Well, let's finish looting here. It's just laying around. You just left the key to your second door just lying around? Just saying, it seems weird.
There you are. They won't be able to use this entrance again.
Bianca.
Oh. They had your key, you were the leak? Varric? Oh no. Oh, Bianca. You were the leak, weren't you? That's why I don't like you.
You were the one who leaked the Tig's location.
It's not like that. Not entirely. Shit. When I got the location, I went and had a look for myself. And I found the red lyrium, and I studied it.
You know what it does to people.
I was doing you a favor. You've had people studying it for years now, and they've come up with nothing. I just wanted to figure it out.
Did you? You're not saying everything and that was stupid. Yeah, I feel like this woman's lying to us still.
How did you go from studying red lyrium to giving the location to Corypheus?
Yeah.
I found out that red lyrium... It has the blight, Varric. Do you know what that means?
What? The two deadly things combined to form something super awful?
Lyrium is alive, or something like it. Blight doesn't infect minerals, only animals. I couldn't get any further on my own, so I looked for a Grey Warden mage. Blight and magical expertise in one, right? And I found this guy, Larius. He seemed really interested in helping my research. So I gave him a key.
Larius? He was the Grey Warden we met in Corypheus's... Oh, shit. That's how he survived.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until you said you found red lyrium at Haven. I came here and, well, then I went to you.
I remember Larius is it's Larry. It was Larry, the one we let live. And he went in, Corypheus went into Larry. Larry schmoozed it up with Bianca. And, oh my gosh, this is such a mess. Varric, do you know Larry, Varric?
That name means something to you, Varric?
He was at the Grey Warden prison where we found Corypheus. And he definitely wasn't a mage before.
Why did you come with us? I'm assuming this question is to Bianca now.
You had to know we'd figure out what happened, Bianca. Why did you insist on coming with us?
Varric told me what people were doing with the red lyrium. I had to help make this right.
It isn't really your fault. You put this on us. You've done a lot of damage. I mean, she's wanted to study it, but I mean, isn't she like a Merchant's Guild girl? So she kind of wanted to make money too, and now she feels bad? I don't know. I feel like she manipulated Varric, and I don't like that because I like Varric. So I'm maybe being harsh, but what will be. You've done a lot of damage, sweetie.
You'll have to answer for all the damage you've done.
I know I screwed up, but we did fix it. It's as right as I can make it.
This isn't one of your machines. You can't just replace a part and make everything right.
No, but I can try, can't I? Or am I supposed to wallow in my mistakes forever, kicking myself, telling stories of what I should have done?
Ha! As if I would tell stories about my own mistakes.
She's right. Just let it go. Get a room, you two. No. Varric's right.
The red lyrium is out. Closing this entrance won't undo that.
We've done all we can here. Bianca, you'd better get home before someone misses you.
Varric.
Don't worry about it.
Get him killed, and I'll feed you your own eyeballs, Inquisitor.
You know, you're really not that threatening at all. I'm just saying. Okay, well, I think this is where we're going to end things for today. I think tomorrow's video, I'll do a party banter video, but the video after that, we'll talk to Varric and see what he has to say post Bianca. So that is my plan for the next couple days, and that's where we're going to end things for today. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.